waking up knowing there's a reason. All my dreams come alive. Life is for living. With you, I've made my decision. You lift me up, fill my eyes with wonder. Forever young in your love, this freedom's untainted. With you, no moment is wasted. See the sun now bursting through the clouds. Black and white turn to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now.
Welcome to Crosspoint Christian Church. My name is Jason. I am the associate pastor here. This was a video, and these are some pictures of our family mission trip that we took a couple of weeks ago. We, and I say we, 55 parents, teenagers, children as young as 2 or 3, journeyed down to Roan Mountain, Tennessee, and we were working alongside of a couple different ministries, TLC Ministry, where they reach out to families in the community that are in need, specifically in crisis pregnancy situations, but also in all sorts of needs. These are some of our people helping to sort out their mommy mart. And then we carried a lot of things. Here they are packing up trucks that will head out to redecorate some homes for some families that this organization was able to move into some better housing. And so we see them carrying things to the trucks. I think there's probably a number of photos of people carrying things. Just so that you know, these young kids worked. So if this is your child, you have evidence. And then if you think that all kids are lazy, shame on you. In fact, the only person not doing something in that photo is the adult in the background. We will not call attention to him. And so he did a lot of work. If he's here, I especially want to say that. They are moving things out. You see all of these different home things. We were connected with 2 different families. This is one of the families, that's Justin and Nikita, and we helped them move into a new apartment. They were in a difficult situation before. We put together all sorts of beds, and then we were told we put the wrong beds together, so we put them in different rooms. Then we were told these beds don't even go here, so we took them to another place. They decorated and had the home ready for them when they came home. Earlier you saw a picture of a wedding. These 2 individuals whose home we helped, and family we helped, got married the Thursday of that week. Here's one of our young people showing this kid all of his new toys, and he was very excited to get all these things. A lot of these things were donated by people in our church family. Some were donated by people in the community that we were working with, but a lot of you gave of time and money, and so we're very thankful, and this is what some of it went to. We also, if you keep scrolling ahead, we also helped through a local church in the area. We helped to renovate this man's home. His name is Elmer, and as you can see, his deck, his porch was in need of some work. And so it took a group of men about 3 hours to decide what to do. We stood around and looked at it for a while. And then they came up with this plan, and you can see just over the next couple days how it all came together. The entire house was painted. On the outside, this new porch was built, and that's Elmer and Steve there in the middle. And we had a wonderful time. One of the great parts about being on a trip like this is being able to interact with other people who are part of your church that maybe you don't get to talk to all the time, and to be able to do ministry alongside of them. What I most enjoy about it is that there are other like-minded, committed Christian adults who will pour and take some time and pour into my children during that time, so that my kids get to hear from a variety of voices as opposed to just mine. So this was our family mission trip, and I want to thank you if you donated, if you prayed for us, if you did anything to come alongside of us. We're very grateful. It's one of my favorite weeks of the year. We'll be going next year, maybe to the same location. And so if this is something that interests you, be thinking about that now, and be praying about how God may give you the courage to say, yes, I will take my family 10 hours south in a car, and we will make this work. And I promise you that God will bless that. We have a few announcements that I do want to call your attention to. You'll see in your service program a number of things. We do have an event going on this afternoon, a potluck hosted by the Foundation's Life Group, and you can read about that. It does say RSVP, so you might want to do that quickly. We have a baby child dedication coming up, and that's planned for Mother's Day. So if you have a child, and we've dedicated children as old as 12 years old. I want you to understand that. If you've never dedicated your child and you'd like to be a part of that service that we have here, then you can go ahead and contact Renee Aldridge through the church office and let her know that this is something that you're interested in, and she will get you set up with what you need to be set up with. When you leave today, off to the right, there will be a table set up, and that is for our golf outing. I know there are a number of people who need to connect with our golf outing people. And so when you leave here today, you can go over there. If you're interested in either being a part of the golf outing or even sponsoring a hole, you can go over there and talk with the men who run that, and they will help you understand what is needed. Two more things. One, if you are visiting with us or if you're new, please take out one of these welcome cards and fill it out with some information and let us know a little bit more about yourself so that we can answer any questions you might have, let you know more about our church. And then finally, I want to thank all of you. Last week, we had a lot of people here who weren't normally here, and you, if you're a frequent attender here at Crosspoint, you seem to have done what we asked. You made room in the parking lot. I saw a lot of people scooch to the middle. Some of you didn't look happy, but you did it anyways. And so we're very thankful for that. You made room. And what I want to encourage you to do now, because if you look around, there may be a space next to you. There may be areas that aren't filled in. Be thinking about who you can invite, who can sit next to you, who you can make space for in the coming weeks and months. It's easy on Easter because people just kind of come to us. But throughout the year, we want to be opening our church to people as well. And sometimes the only reason that they will come is if we will invite them. Statistics show that up to 80% of people will come to church with you when asked. And so don't be afraid to ask. I think at this time we're going to continue in worship, so I want to invite you to stand as we sing together.